Well, hello again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in, buddy. Oh, man. We're going to do K&Ns of the Rock. Now, before we start, we have got a new wheel, new pedals. It's a G29 coming from a G27. It's a difference. We'll say, overall, it's nice to have new stuff. But my biggest thing with it is the brake pedal. And the brake pedal feels really, really weird. I know they're trying to go for this whole kind of dynamic brake feel with that spring rubber that they basically put inside there to try to give it more of a progressive feel. Let me show you the options here. So the pedal goes like this. So brake pedal, and then you can feel it hit something. Like boom, it hits it. And then you can press harder and it gains. However, we're barely ever using more than that amount of brake, so it's not that different. But what's weird is you get to that point and it stops. And it stops your foot from like consistently going, from like being, so it's a touch feel thing. We're getting used to it. I did pull the force factor back a little bit because that first little gap was so much of this throw. It was just barely on there, so I did dial that back a little bit as kind of just kind of a fix for right now anyway. So yeah, this is a G29, Ryan, and it's okay. But the G27 we had was kind of starting to get on its last legs. What's up, Clutch? Oh man, well we'll take it when we can get you. In terms of practice and everything, track-wise should be relatively about the same as where we practice at 87. We're going to be the 5 car, and that's kind of what I figured we'd be. Jake Patak is in here, Latimer's in here, Theodore's in here, Justin Dumas is in here. Rockingham is lower than we are in iRacing right now. Wow. Let's see, do we know anybody else in here? I don't think so. Now the only thing we're going to mess around with in the garage is this car with the wheel is like jacked up to the right. So we're gonna pull some offset here, not really because it does anything, but more so it just feels like it drives normal. That's really the big thing. But take a look at the results. People will probably be in that one bracket. We were able to put down some pretty quick times in a practice when I was shaking this wheel down yesterday. And we actually ran into Nathan Jurgensen and Mark, Drunk Mercenary. He was in here too. But we ran around in practice with them, which was good to see those guys. But let's go on and qualify. So with the new wheel, we can kind of get through our menus a little bit better. The G29's got this little kind of scroll wheelie on it. So I've been playing with that, and that's nice to have. But I was telling the guys in the practice, it's like wearing shoes, like brand new shoes. They just kind of feel weird for a little bit. And that's not anything against the wheel or anything like that. Really what it is it's a factor of just getting used to new stuff. So, and of course trading paints isn't working right now. I don't know. It went try to update, and then yeah, it just ate it on when we restarted our system. And I haven't gone through it and done that yet, but let's get this thing going. And we missed it. So you got to be right on that yellow line. This is going to be a pretty bad time, honestly. You got to be right on that yellow line. Got the 3 and 4, okay.
One more lap.
It's going to take a better lap than that, that's all. Not a great lap, honestly. So 156,
Second flag.
and that's good for 7th. Yeah, this split's stronger than that. Rockingham just used up tires, so once we got to that second lap, I'm surprised we really picked up that much to begin with. Honestly. Here, let me back out of this real quick. See if we can get trading paints going, because, that's half the fun. Of course, we're going to have to do a reinstall of Trading Paints because Trading Paints is like, there was an issue. I don't know why Trading Paints can't seem to just update itself like a normal program anymore. The last time we had to do an update, it did the same exact thing. Did the same thing. What's up, Dawson? Nathan? Put down a very meh time in practice, but Nathan won his split in this earlier. I don't know if we'll have to be. I don't know if we're gonna have to be. Yeah, I love Rockingham. Now Rockingham's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, it's a bummer the Trading Paints ain't gonna work here. I'll try it one more time. It's still not gonna. You heard it. You heard it die. And it did now. So it is gone now. But now we sit here and wait. You know, we're not going to do the NIS tonight, Dawson. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Main reason being, truck race is on tonight, man. So we'll do the NIS on Sunday. I'll be fine with that. But yeah, I see that time over there. Damn. Didn't know eights were possible. I mean, you can see in our time, I mean, we were down in there. Even if we ran the best lap possible, best lap that we have run to this point, it only would have been an 8 or an 08. So we would have qualified fourth.
Good luck, everybody.
So.
One lap to green. Line up on the
Stupid
inside.
Trading Paints.
Pit road is closed.
Oh, I have no idea who's going to win the race tonight. I don't even know where people are qualified up at. I assume Kyle Busch is going to do all 3 series. Is that the case? He tends to do that at Bristol for whatever reason.
Good luck, everybody. Nice lap, Jake.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn fast lap, Jake.
That's ridiculous, dude.
The quickest I saw in practice was a 9.4, I think.
Yeah, the lap I ran in practice just a few minutes ago was my fastest lap yet, but I screwed up 1 and 2 in qualifying. If I put my lap together, I probably would have been second.
Yeah, Davis. I mean, it is an acquired taste. It takes some laps to really start to figure this place out. And really, I just haven't been able to kind of find that groove that I had when we were practicing before our caution's on.
Nope, 4 or 5 laps, straight through.
So we just got to keep our eyes on the tires. Try not to burn those suckers off.
Didn't miss it.
Car.
Drive through it. Trust me, Cole.
How are we supposed to make sure our fellow sim racers are safe if we don't even send out a safety truck?
Because it's rookie series for you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess
try
they
to
don't
break
care
them
if
up. I
these
mean,
black
we've got to
local
use it up
drivers die.
in the beginning here, just to try and spread out a bit. So hopefully we can keep it clean. The first couple laps will make a really big difference.
Good luck, Aaron. Good luck, John. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys. Let's do this thing. We're
So
all gonna die.
Teddy's up here.
Get ready.
He's
Go
actually
green.
right next to us, believe it or
All
not.
right, let's do this.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Three wide.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car outside. Stay low.
I didn't want to push it that hard, but those guys just stopped on that start. Again, we're just trying to take it a little bit easy on these tires right now. I'm not trying to push it too hard. Say something happened at Rockingham right there.
That was my bad, Brandon. Just walking, not going in there. Came in there, too much speed, I hit the brake.
Outside. Stay low. You're in fifth. Stay low. Let's go out the inside of the outside. You're in fourth.
Say she's starting to lose some grip in the rear, no doubt. Say 2 cars gonna make a move right here.
Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. 5. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear, clear.
Say he already had a line on him, so. Alright, we cut him a pretty big break right there. Maybe could have stuffed it 3 wide, but that would have been a move and a half. Say, it's a handful. You start getting onto those bumps right there, it's a handful. Alright, we're quicker than Daniel, we just gotta get around him, that's all. Oh man, there's problems behind us. Theodore's gone. Slide job. Nah, man, we got down onto the apron right there. Shit. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we're doing fine. We should be 5th right now.
You're back in fifth.
Oh, it started to want. It started to come around right there. It wanted to. You could hear it.
Still there. Stay low. Clear. Back and forth now.
Alright, so we got that taken care of. Oh.
Thank you.
Alright, now let's see if we can track these guys down. We lost a ton of time just waiting behind the 7 car right there. God, of course we're gonna fucking kill the wall like that.
Inside.
Just trying to save tire right there. And that one hurt.
Go ahead and pass through over here, Daniel. I'm all damaged on my front end.
Like that.
I don't know how many times I have to teach myself to not mess up qualifying, but I guess I'm gonna have to keep teaching it to myself.
Yeah, I screwed up qualifying too. Just all about staying clean. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, same here. I need to learn how to qualify here, though.
Oh, John, did you get collecting something again?
15 couldn't hold it on the bottom coming off too close to me.
Oh man, we got through 1 and 2 really good right there.
This is my week. Down like 250 I rating this week already.
I've lost 700 I rating all from Bristol. That's why I have like a 3400 I rating when I was like 4100 at the start of the week.
Trying to see if we could maybe get a run on them. We didn't do it that well, but say we're halfway home.
Cross flag. Halfway to
It got loose right there, no doubt. There we go. We're clicking again here.
outside. Clear.
Easier, we got a good lead. I'll give you.
didn't get everything you said there, Ryan. I'm sorry. Alright, let's get around. I know he said take it easy.
Ooh, that thing.
Yeah, you got a lot of the yellow there, buddy.
Yeah. Getting harder to get to that bottom. Just laying the rough.
Yeah, we got a little bit too sideways right there. Alright. We saved it, but
Man, if Jake wasn't here, this would be a great race for the lead.
Yeah.
alright, well, we got 14 laps to reel him back in and get around him. There we go. Alright, got through 3 and 4 much, much better that time. So we're closing back in.
Gosh darn it.
Have to go. Have to go.
So I know I'm being quiet, I'm just trying to catch him. Which I think we'll get to him. Whether or not we can do anything with him, I don't know. Provided we don't make any mistakes. right, here we come. All right, we got him pushing it now.
Outside. Slow. 5 laps to go. Clear outside.
All right, well, we got him. We got 4 to go here.
Back and forth now.
So I think Ryan's dialing it back now. He doesn't have to push so hard. But even with all those mistakes and stuff, I mean, those guys didn't get that far in front of us. I mean, it seems like 6 seconds is a lot. And a lot of that happened early on. But keep in mind, the huge thing, we bounced off that damn wall.
Here we go.
And Ryan's back there. He's 0.8 back, so I mean, we just can't sleep on it. But say we're pretty secure right now. We're definitely, as far as us compared to Ryan, we're getting through 1 and 2 much better than he is. About a 10th quicker every time. One to go.
Good one there, Jake.
Good one, Jake. Good race, fellas.
Hey, I got a race with you, Zach. My tires just were shot at the end. I couldn't defend you. If I didn't lose a 3 and 4, that battle could have gone.
All right, well, we're gonna make it.
The tires too shot at the end.
Yeah, that was a good race there, man.
Then again, I don't know what Ryan said. He said take it easy, and then I don't know what he said. Something about you'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I was like, I could run the bottom 3 and 4. I just was too afraid I was gonna miss it, so I wanted to try to get as low as I could on entry. Kind of ended up screwing me over at the end.
Yeah, we'll take 4th. I mean, we're in the 5 car, so
Yeah,
finish
well,
above the number.
Fun race with you.
We'll take that. Problem is, Rockingham finished in front of us. Poor John. Car's all beat up, man. That sucks. Rotten luck. But anyway, so Jake takes the win, and then we came in 4th. Zach, and then 3 is John. We beat John, and then the 4 car, Justin.
The race is over.
All those guys ended up laps down. Sorry the race turned out like that for you, man. John, I looked in the mirror and you were gone. Looking at that blue plate.
Oh, hey, what's up, Aaron?
Oh, nothing. All right. Oh, man, look at the side. We knocked the damn side off of that car. Have we ever won at the Rock? I think I might have won a truck race here once a long time ago. And we may have won a Nationals race here a long time ago. But as far as like a recent win, no, I don't think so. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. And even the start was nasty on this one. Like, the leaders just didn't go. I mean, you look at us. I mean, we look like a jerk, but I mean, watch what happens here. The leaders go. I mean, the green comes out, and the leaders don't do anything. I mean, even John didn't have anywhere to go. He bounced it off the 2 car. I say in the 2 right there. I mean, again, it's tough going 3 wide in here. I mean, we just weren't turning in yet, that's all. Man, this was close racing. I mean, first couple laps, we weren't taking no for an answer. When you're on my bumper. Okay, gotcha. The Kerbal engineer. We never won a race. Well, Honestly, we don't have a lot of wins. We don't. Just totally missing 1 and 2. But we're able to reel Rockingham in, and we got past him, I believe. And then we let him back by. I think it was the 2 car ended up getting back by us. Yeah, Zach did. So Zach worked his way back past us, and we were moving forward, and the 2 was with us the whole time. And let me just go to the chase here real quick. Yeah, because we got a killer run on this lap. They got all mixed up. I mean, Rockingham goes way high, and I don't know what happened. I wasn't really watching him there. We get to the 15. I think we get under the 15. Yeah, again, he's right on the 7, but we're going. Daniel Rockingham. Yep. Trucks at Thunder Valley again. Yeah, Rockingham's really quick. I mean, he's a lot of fun to race with. Say he wrecked us once in last place at Daytona, which again, it was laugh about it now, but it was one of the most frustrating things I think I've ever experienced in iRacing. Getting wrecked in next to last place, like early in the race. It was an accident, but the 2 ends up getting back by us here. He gets a good run off of 4, and we didn't. He gets by, and Rockingham comes on by 2. Tried to hold the high line here. We just didn't have enough. We could have been a jerk, and we were clear when we got into the corner here. But I mean, he's just got position on us. You know, there's no sense in fighting that hard. But let's see here. Yeah, because it was the 15 and John, and they were right behind us. These guys get to racing up here, and again, that was an opportunity right there. We could have made it 3 wide, but it just wasn't the right move. I mean, look how much those guys closed up on us right there. And when does John die? I mean, not that I'm looking forward to his death. Oh, well, I didn't have to wait long. Well, John knocks it off the wall right there. He's way up the track. And, yeah, the 15 just loses it and overcorrects it right into him. That sucks to get taken out like that, and I'd be furious if I was him. And he is. I mean, he's definitely mad. But I believe... Yeah, he came down and got pits, and I think he got wrecked again. Might be self-inflicted right here. Yeah, just knocks the wall down just like we did. Poor John. And that was it for him. Now, let's look at our actual pass on the 7 car. Because that was good racing. Where was it? It wasn't here. Reeled him back in. We stayed with him. We just couldn't get around him for a while. Okay, so I think this would be the initial pass right here. Oh, they're extra loose on throttles. I mean, it's really just the throttle input. So he got a little bit loose right there. We got a good run. Take our talents to the inside line. Takes the high line. And he gave us room. He gave us plenty of room. So we got it. Somewhat of a kind of crossover-y thing right there. I don't know. But I'm really just trying to make up time where I can. And then this lap right here, I believe, is where we knocked the wall down. Yeah, it just hunts the wall right there, you know, and if you watch it from the chase, yeah, I mean, turn 3 and 4 is really, really bumpy, and you can see the car just moving all around. And right there, it just did not turn, you know? It just did not turn. But after that, man, we had to work our way back to him a bunch of times. I think this might have been when he gave us a little bit of a talking to. No, that wasn't it. Got a really good run on him. And it was, I can't remember what it was. Right there. Like again, I mean, he's giving us the bottom lane. But, and we just couldn't do anything with it. You're just working and working and working. I mean, that's really all I could say. I mean, just kept working it and working it and working it. We spent way too much trying to get around him. You know, we were definitely quicker than him, but we just could not put it together. It's all right, Jack. It's all right. Everybody likes a loose race car. If it's too tight, it's slow. I mean, that's the thing. Loose car feels fast. Loose is fast. I think that's where we had our big mistake there. And we started reeling back in. We're on lap 40 right now. Yeah, that 25 right there. We got a big, big lift off it too. So you have to get up underneath him right there and really just onto the brakes early, slow it down, hold it down. And just drive away. Yeah, exactly, PJ. School day. School days. Let me look at this save, because we had a pretty serious moment right here. Coming up out of this corner. That car's about wrecked. You know? I mean, let's take a look at that again. See how sideways this thing actually looks. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at how the wheels are pointing straight. Ugh. So we're sawing on the wheel. Real time. Watch down here. Oh, God. It's hard to save that stuff, man. Especially with a brand new wheel. I can't. The wheel's different. It's got like a squared out bottom, so it's not totally round like the G27. And in situations like that, where you're really like reaching around on the wheel and stuff and trying to save something, it's so weird because the wheel's not where you think it's gonna be. It's so weird. It's again, it's like wearing new shoes, you know, or you know, if somebody like messes with stuff like what I said to people in practices is like, if somebody handed you a number 2 pencil, but it was like too big, and you just know that there's something is wrong with this pencil. You know, there's just something not right about it, but you write with it long enough and you get it writes the same as everything else. So it'll be fine. Yeah, the brake is my big problem with it. And what I did to get around the brake is I moved the force factor down a little bit, which adjusts the strength. Some people want it moved up so they don't have to even get into that, but it's just too short a throw. So like, that's the bump stop right there. You can feel it hit that rubber stopper right there. And really, I mean, you shouldn't really be putting any more brake into it than that unless we're like panic stopping, which we can do. So, but that's really it. So, everything else is fine. I don't have any problems with anything else. The only thing that's weird is, again, I keep reaching up for buttons at the top of the console, at the shifter for buttons, because that's where they are in the G27 and on the 29. everything is on the wheel. So it's just different, you know, more than anything. But yeah. So anyway, let me get the finishing results up here, and then we'll let you guys out. And I can't wait for this truck race, because truck race should be fun. I like watching the truck race. Your tires are half as wide, and the car weighs twice as much, and you're burning them up. But this track is a ton of fun. If you don't own it, you really ought to go out and buy it. You can get in the gas so early if you back up the corners and just power through them. The truck setup that we did for the subscriber race is just great at that. Back up your corner in 3 and 4, and then you just mash the gas to help it turn, getting in through the bumps, and the thing stays stable through the whole time. It's awesome. So yeah, we ended up with 6 points. How did we end up with 6? Did we hit somebody? Am I like just blanking right now? Alright, I think the first one was probably with the 2. That's the only time we really had car contact with anybody. And then the 2X off the wall. That would be my guess. But let me pull you guys over to the desktop. And hopefully everything's working here. There we go. Alright, so that was a 2-split race. We were in the 5 car. We gained 36 in iRating. Puts us up over 3,600. That's cool. Minus 0.17 in safety rating. It's a short track week. What do you want? What do you want? Yep. It's a bummer. Everyone starts blinking and crashing. Well, Connor, I mean, the big thing is, I mean, check your connection. Check what all is going on. You know, what your throughput is and all that. There are programs you can download to do that. But really, even just Task Manager will help you just kind of monitor those things. You know, if it's only in race sessions or practice, it's different. But the more cars in the track, the more information you're trying to receive and stuff. So, something you just got to kind of be aware of. But really, the big thing that I found that caused a lot of, it wasn't a connection issue, but it was a processing issue. I mean, you got to use those bars up at the top right here. And we don't have them right now, or well, yeah, we do. So these ones right here, I mean, your latency, your quality, and then your sync and your page faults. I mean, those are huge to try and diagnose what's going on with your connection. So yeah. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the stream. It's always a ton of fun having you guys here, and we'll see what else we get into. I'd love to run something at Bristol, but realistically, I was thinking about maybe running something late with Visual tonight. I don't get to race with him that much, so I thought running something with him would be fun. He usually jumps in at like 11, so we might be able to do something like that. But see if we can get trading paints fixed up first. There we go. Until the next time, guys, I appreciate everything y'all do, and take care.